What's up everybody, and welcome to a Lethal Games tips and tricks video. I'm back with some quick and dirty tips to help you survive in They Are Billions. If you haven't seen my first look video, I'll leave a link in the description below. This game can be really punishing if you're just starting out, so here are some things that really helped me survive early on. Hopefully you all find them useful. The first thing you should always do when you start the game is to send your units out to scout. You begin the game with a couple of combat units, so I usually just send them off into different directions, and by doing this, you can locate your choke points around you and at the same time see the zombie mobs that are roaming around. If you're lucky, you'll also find some extra resources on the ground to help you get started. Once you've determined your choke points, have your units patrol them and secure your base. I've had one too many times when I failed to notice a zombie or two sneak into my base, and by the time I realized, they've already destroyed something and have started multiplying. Having your units patrol is a good way to secure your base until you're able to wall off your choke points. Tip number 2, always keep your food and energy up. This may seem straightforward, but it's something that can easily be overlooked. In They Are Billions, you need workers to build structures to generate energy, but in order to get workers, you need energy to build tents, cottages, or houses. Because both of these resources require the other in order to generate, it is possible to hit a point where you don't have enough workers and are very low in energy. If you ever hit this point, you won't be able to build more workers or to generate more energy, and you'll be forced to destroy buildings to get back some resources to help you escape this cycle. Don't put yourself in that position. Energy and workers are your most important resources, and everything else you do and build in this game will require them, so it's never a bad thing to keep these resources high. Tip number 3, it takes 4 rangers to kill a normal zombie instantly. Once you have your base secured and can spare 4 rangers for a roaming squad, you can start clearing out these standing zombies around your base. This is important because it lowers the amount of zombies on the map that will randomly attack you and also lets you expand out. And if you want to survive, you should always be expanding whenever it's safe to do so. Tip number 4, you can make double walls. Single walls are fine in the beginning, but once you get into the later stages of the game, you're going to want something more durable separating you and the huge waves of zombies that will be coming. Making double walls effectively doubles the durability of the walls and gives you a nice defensive boost to your borders. It also increases the distance between your units and the zombies across the wall, so you might want to build some towers to equalize with some increased range. And the final tip I have for you guys is don't forget to build combat units. This one might be kind of obvious, but this will literally make or break your playthrough. The game tends to start off relatively easy in terms of wave size, so you might underestimate them, but they ramp up very quickly with each wave, especially on the higher difficulties. You also want to concentrate on building more marines instead of rangers later on in the game because they do a lot more damage and rangers just won't cut it late game. That's all the tips I have for you guys right now, and I hope you found them helpful. I have a couple of pretty interesting indie game reviews coming out this month, so get subscribed for that. You can follow me on Twitter for channel updates, game deals, and much more. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.